Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? Hey, spies. Hey, haters. Baby, look, you don't have to be here, okay? I know that the truth is so painful and you don't like hearing it. So if you don't like hearing the truth, you don't like my opinions and what I have to say, there's the door, honey. All right? Keep it moving. Bye-bye now. They gone? They gone? You sure they're gone? Right. Good. Now, for those of y'all who are woke, this page is only for those of you Africans who are awake, mentally, spiritually, and otherwise. So today I'm going to be telling you about two of my pet peeves, all right? Things that make my blood boil. And there are a lot of them. There's a long, long list. So I'm going to have to make a few videos on those. Pet peeve number one. You know, when white people walk up to you, meet you for the first time, and are so shocked by the way you speak. I've gotten this a lot. I get it all the time. And their first reaction is, oh my God, you speak so well. Your accent, I love your accent. You speak so well. And my response now would be, as opposed to what? Don't patronize me. Yes, I speak your language well. You and your people, your ancestors, forced your language down the collective throat of the black people. Why would I not speak it well? I come from educated people, honey. Why would I not speak your language well? Not only do I speak your language well, in most cases better than a lot of you white folks, I also happen to speak my own languages really well. And that is surprising because of my black skin, I'm not supposed to be able to speak your language and speak it better than you do. Please, don't patronize me. To the next white person who comes out on the street and meets me for the first time and mentions that I speak so well, boy, you better pray I don't punch you in the face, because I hate that. It really, really, really triggers me. Right. Trigger number two, colorism. Y'all, black folk, like I always say, we need to wake up. If you read my book, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I experienced quite a lot of things growing up, right? Colorism is one of them. So colorism doesn't only exist in the diaspora, in the USA. It exists everywhere black people are. So what I experienced was, when we were growing up in Bophuthatswana, a lot of the kids in school were lighter skinned, per se, compared to us Ghanaians, right? So they'd use it as a teasing thing, you know. Oh, you're so black, hey muntu, yeah muntu, hey blackie, you know. And it gave me this horrible self-consciousness about my color. Now, luckily I grew up in a home where my dad is a Pan-Africanist, right? So we were never into bleaching our skin and what have you. But it gave me a complex. It gave me a serious, serious complex. It was only later on in life, when I went through high school and stuff, that I became aware of black consciousness and the black power movement and learned how to love my beautiful black skin that God has given me, that looks like his own skin. Okay? And that is why I now, today, raise my children to love their beautiful dark complexions, all right? And realize that that is the original complexion. That is the best complexion to have. And don't let anybody make you feel anyhow about your complexion. My parents didn't say that to me directly. I had to figure stuff out by myself, right? So luckily, my kids don't have to figure it out by themselves. Black is beautiful, honey. Beautiful. Don't ever forget that, okay? So with black people, I find, even in Africa, we separate ourselves according to color. We have this caste system where lighter equals better. And if you're too dark, then you aren't pretty, you aren't considered pretty, you aren't considered marriageable, you aren't considered desirable. And it's a horrible thing. Imagine, even here in South Africa, whereas if I had grown up in West Africa, where I come from, my color wouldn't have been an issue because everyone looks like me, everyone is dark. But here, growing up, we were different because we were darker than the natural population of the country. And that stuff hurts. And I find that black people do that a lot to each other. We drag each other down. And it's really bad, guys. It has to stop. Luckily, in Ghana, in, I think it was the late 70s, early 80s, the governments had to step in at a certain stage and stop the colorism thing when it came to beauty competitions, right? Because with the Miss Ghana competition, for a while, since colonialism, they've been choosing the lighter skinned girls, the ones that we call half castes. In South Africa, they're called coloreds, right? The ones who look light and have the straighter hair. And, eventually the government had to step in and be like, you know what? This is not a true representation of what Ghanaians look like. We are dark skinned people. So no more choosing the lighter ones to be Miss Ghana and represent Ghana outside there. We're going to choose the dark skinned ones, those who represent us, those who look like us. You understand? So at least Ghana put a stop to it a long time ago. It hasn't been done anywhere else. Now light is still right, and it's not good. Somewhere in the past, 700, 800, 1,000 or so years, some evil, wicked white man, right? Because it was a white man, right? Sat down somewhere and designed this master plan, okay, of divide and conquer. Oh, this is how I'm going to get Africans. Let them hate each other. Let them fight each other. These fools will be so busy fighting each other for all kinds of stupid reasons that they won't concentrate on us, and then we can get away with whatever hell we want to get away with. Let them have hatred for each other's tribes. Even put in a caste system where the darkest skinned ones will be the lowest on the totem pole. And it worked. And it's still working today. Africans, wake the hell up. Wake up. They say it's better late than never. Colorism should be abolished entirely. And it's up here. It lives here. It lives here in your mind. Huh? Why do you think light is better? White is better? Go around African churches to say, today you still see pictures of a white Jesus. Jesus wasn't no white man. He was a black man like you, baby. And your black is beautiful. Because the Lord himself, the creator of the universe, made you that way. That melanin is beautiful, honey. Don't reject it for any reason. Abolish colorism in your minds, in the minds of your children, in the minds of your society. It has no place in Africa today. If we're not fighting each other according to tribal affiliations, we're fighting each other according to language, we're fighting each other according to borders that didn't exist before the white man came here, that were put in place by the white man. We're fighting each other according to colorism. Guys, please wake up. Wake up. Africa is worth so much more, and we can do so much more with ourselves. It begins with us. Change your minds. Change your mindsets. Educate your children. Let them know better. Let them do better. It's for you. And that's the only way Africa is going to grow. Right? By the way, go and check out Professor P.L.O. Lumumba's lectures. I love that man. Love that man. Brilliant, bold, intelligent, outspoken Africanist. Fighting for us. Guys, for us. Big up that man. All right? It's important. Okay, y'all. Nice talking to you. Thanks for checking in. Be strong, be black. Keep it 100% black. Keep it 100% powerful. Because that's what you are. You are power. Be good, y'all. Or be good at it. Bye for now.